Let's get into quarterback analysis. Davis, who are your top quarterbacks?
I mean, Lamar, I think, is the guy you play in cash on FanDuel. On DraftKings, it's really interesting because I think there are a couple.
Did you give a FanDuel take?
Well, I won the Millionaire Maker on FanDuel, and I've just left my account balance in there since then. So I'm actually going to play on FanDuel this year.
You're going to take advantage of the fish like we've been telling you for the past 3 years?
Yeah,
sorry, I like the hyper competitive leagues on DraftKings better.
Bro, just create those unlimited $1 head-to-heads on FanDuel.
Yeah, it is. We're gonna see if we can snipe some fish off on FanDuel this year. On DraftKings, though, I think you actually are faced with a couple different interesting choices. If you think that Cam Newton is even 80% of 2018 Cam Newton, I think he's the strongest play on the board. He has the home matchup against Miami. I don't even really have him projected to run all that much. I give him with like a 14-15% rush share in New England, and he's projecting for over 20 DraftKings points. And then I think the other guys that are in play are Tyrod and Carson Wentz for cash.
Tyrod.
Yeah.
Give me all the Cam Newton. All of it. Boots on the ground, Peter, you agree?
Yeah, I've actually been heading over to Foxborough, shimmying my way up one of the larger trees there by the practice thing, and Cam looks excellent. He really does look excellent. Boots are on the ground. Jam in Cam.
All right, so who do you pair with Cam then in like those game stacks?
N'Keal Harry, there's only one choice.
Ooh,
Can't roll out Dusty, Julian Edelman.
I thought you were going to go with Damiere Byrd.
I should go. I'm pretty sure I did have some DFS lineups in week 1 last year with Damiere Byrd, so it could be a little tradition.
Oh,
we all did.
Davis was touting Damiere Byrd hard last year.
I think for like the first 4 weeks, I mentioned Damiere Byrd on the show at least once.
I remember a quote because, our first show a year ago, I remember I was doing it in Vegas, and my thesis was all of these Cardinals players are completely mispriced. In 1 or 2 weeks, they're going to all be way too expensive. I'm loading them all in now, and I just kept waiting all season. Christian Kirk's salary was $5,600 for 16 weeks straight.
But he got the 1 week.
He had the 1 week against the Bucs.
Oh man, and it was like you had to wait to the fourth quarter to see if like he actually did anything. It's so tilting. All right, Tuttle, quarterbacks for you this week.
Yeah, I don't think I can do the Tyrod Taylor thing. I think that there are projection systems out there that like him. They see the Bengals, they see he runs a lot, and they like him. The reasoning's there. I would much rather play Cam with you guys if I'm going cheap on DraftKings.
What about Joe Burrow? Is anyone in on that?
No. I mean, I know defenses don't matter, but it's a pretty brutal matchup for him.
Do the Chargers have a good defense? Derwin James is on injured reserve though, dude.
Yeah, they still have good cornerbacks. They still have Bosa, Melvin Ingram. They still have a good pass rush. It's not a good matchup for him. Who do you pair?
Casey Hayward.
Who do you pair him with?
Two defensive. Tyler Boyd and 1% Swolecast secret play CJ Uzomah.
Yeah, I'd rather play a CSC.
Seems terrible.
Uzomah. What?
You want to put that one on the board? First bet of the year: Uzomah versus Asiasi.
I'll have to look into it. Let me see what our projections say. Oh yeah, I gotta.
Only Davis could come across as so confident about CJ Uzomah's week 1 role. I do love it. Like he had me convinced for a second. I'm like, wait, who are we talking? Oh yeah, CJ Uzomah.
Dude, I mean, he literally he might lead their pass catchers in snaps played on Sunday.
All right.
Okay. You know who else gets a lot of snaps? Chris Hogan back in the day. Cardio.
Win sprints, baby.
Doesn't matter. You could do the Bridgewater thing if you. Really
I was going to say Bridgewater.
Cheap.
The thing with Bridgewater is figuring out like for stacks, like who you're going to pair with them.
You basically just hope, DJ Moore, Samuel Housett.
Kitchen, you're not going
to throw downfield.
You're not going to say Haskins?
Oh yeah, Haskins is a given.
Haskins is a given.
Haskins, and then Barry's 101. Logan Thomas.
There you go. $5,000. Can I just say it feels so nice to be doing the Swolecast, having the blitz pulled up, sorting by fantasy points by dollar, and just seeing Dwayne Haskins right there at the top. We're back, baby. The Swolecast is back. Smash the subscribe button. Otherwise, we don't release Tuttle's terrible take.
Haskins and cash.
There you go.
I mean, the thing is, Davis, here's the thing. Did you know that they're going to be running more plays this year? They're not going to be that slow, dusty team from years past.
It's just you're really looking at a situation where Gibson is obviously going to be stone chalk. McLaurin is going to be super popular. So, like, you're not even going to have that many unique combos relative to the field. And Haskins doesn't run at all. So you're talking about, like, he's got to throw for like 350 and 4. Maybe 3, or I guess 303 can get it done because he's so cheap.
You think Gibson's going to be chalk?
He's not going to be stone chalk, I don't think.
On DraftKings?
No, I don't think. He'll be owned, but maybe like 20% range.
That's pretty. 20% is chalk. No, it's not like Malcolm Brown.
Stone chalk, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you? Well, yeah, we'll get into our big discussion McKissick versus Gibson in a second, but
we also will get into our dictionary definitions for what the percentage stone chalk is for chalk and stone chalk.
Stone chalk. Stone chalk, I think, is 40% or more. What say you, Pete?
That actually sounds about right. So that to Tuttle's point, this is just regular chalk.
This is just regular chalk.
I could see him being stone cash game chalk in higher stakes.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be stone cash game chalk in lower stakes.
Like he's not.
You agree, Davis, that they're running more plays than they ran last year, and they're going to be more explosive. You got Sims, you got Logan Thomas, who I think that this is the week to capitalize on these guys that Logan else
Thomas,
except us
$2,800 on DraftKings. He's a legit play. He is a legit DraftKings.com play.
Of course he is.
So
and this is the last time I bring up best balls, but it is hard to separate because you've been grinding these guys.
I am sick to my stomach.
No. Breaking news: Ozigbo DNP.
Really, James Robinson says
with a hammy.
Yeah. So
James Robinson,
Chris Thompson,
James Robinson, min salary on FanDuel.
James Thompson.
So okay, no, let's play this game. Ozigbo out. Who's the better min play, Antonio Gibson or James Robinson?
It's got to be Gibson because Gibson. Robinson profiles as a plotter, and if we think they're going to get beat handedly by the Colts, then he's not going to be on the field much in the second half.
Yeah,
give me Thompson.
See, I think people are going to be scared of Gibson overall, though. I ran that
Jag stacks could be sexy though, for real. Jag stacks.
No, they
yeah, because they're gonna have to throw a ton. They're gonna have to throw a ton. And
how much Visca do we have to play this week, Pete? As truth, I'm thinking like 8% is good with me.
I was just gonna say, out of my specific cohort of lineups, Visca's gonna be stone chalk.
Oh man!
So here's
Minshew, Visca, Eifert, Thompson, just the whole.
Oh,
you guys are gonna be so mad when
Chris Conley,
my boy Jonathan Taylor, gets 20 carries. Marlon Mack gets 20 carries.
So Jonathan Taylor, we should have this conversation. He is 5,400
you can't play
on FanDuel. I think not only do I think he is a good tournament play, I think he's legit cash game. Like you could do it.
I love this FanDuel cash game analysis from Davis. 2020.
No, he's
not all bad.
He's you do the Jonathan Taylor Colts defense stack in tournaments. You can't play Jonathan Taylor in cash.